Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I hope you all had lovely weekends, whatever you were doing, wherever you were at. I hope you enjoyed that spare time that you had, and I hope you weren't refreshing your portfolios every minute like I've been doing all weekend. Come on, just admit it. We've all been doing it. It's a very exciting time. BTC is currently pushing above that 70k range. It looks like we could be in for, honestly, in my opinion, a god candle. There has to be a pullback at some point, right, guys? It's healthy. Just accept it and prepare for it, embrace it, and you'll be able to make more gains by doing that and not being emotionally tied into things. That's very important. So LUNC community, it's a very, very interesting time for us at the moment. If you think about it, we've got a lot of different things going on. We have got a upgrade, which is going to lead to a chain halt. Obviously, we're going to need to prepare for that. You yourselves, this is more or less just a sit on the fence situation. For myself as a validator, there's a lot of work that goes into these kind of upgrades. So let me bring the upgrade up in question. And this one is coming from Fragdewick. So if we think about this as a really good upgrade, got a lot of support. I voted yes for it. We can see absolutely no other votes other than yes. This shows how collectively secure we are with our decision to support someone like Frag. And I think this is really good. I myself hate chain halts. They're annoying. It takes a lot of time. I myself have to take a day off work to get it done. But ultimately, that's what we do. We're here to support and we will keep pushing forward. So guys, as you can see here, the chain halt will be processed on the 25th of March at 2 p.m. UTC. So I'll be preparing for this. You can see the actual block heights here. And if you're interested in the block heights, the epochs, the tickers, all of those different kind of things, don't forget, LUNC Dash is back and you can keep an eye on that latest block and epoch right here. So now we know about the chain halt. You're kind of up to date with that. There's not much more to say about it. I would spend the next 20 minutes boring you with all sorts of different bits of information that are totally irrelevant to you. All you need to know is there's an upgrade. It's going to lead to a halt, and that is that. We move forward. Hopefully, it will be bullish. The the external medias that will pick up on this kind of thing, and it's always really good to have happening around the time when the market's very interesting. And honestly, what everybody should understand is everybody's in the same boat right now. Everybody's preparing now for that big run. They're wondering what they're going to get involved in, what they're going to buy big bags in, what they're going to spread out and diversify across. And what we want as a chain is for them to be adding Lunar Classic to that long-term hold bag. We want you staking. We want you part of the chain. We want you to vote. We want you to have say and sway and feel like you're part of a chain. Because honestly, it's a community-owned chain to the point where everything comes down to a decentralized decision. So let's bring up, currently guys, I'm using wallet.terra-classic.io. I'll leave links to it in the description. This is more or less what I'm going to be using moving forward. It works as a system that I've very close with the creator, and as you guys know, so for me, this is the system moving forward. It 100% works. I've not come across any bugs myself yet. So I want to go over the security package quickly because this is really good. It's bullish. You know, we've got a lot of stuff going on, but honestly, what I don't want to see is the door get opened without all of the correct utilities, if that makes sense. But ultimately, I'm not going to be one of those people who go, oh no, I don't want to see all of this development happen. Go for it. You know, if you want to keep pushing the chain forward and the community's happy with that and the opinion is that they're doing a good job, then hey, we'll support it. We'll support it until the things that we're kind of seeing start to go wrong, because I'm not going to be that person in the room that keeps bringing up all of these kind of underlying issues, and then people kind of get a bit hesitant with me because they think I'm fudding, they think I'm just trying to put everybody down, and it's not the case. I'm a very emotionally tied person to this chain, and I know it misses all of its utilities. It doesn't have all of the right bells and whistles it needs, and in essence, we're opening up the borders for more chains to come through Alliance, and they're going to be able to privatize and profit off everything we don't have, if that makes sense. And realistically, if we were to just slow down, get those utilities, cross the T's, dot the I's, get everything in place, then open the doors, well, we're going to have our own utilities. So guess what? Those people aren't going to go and look then to build those third-party applications. They're going to have to think outside of the box. They're going to have to think of something new. They're going to have to think of something we don't have. And that's what we need. This is the kind of thinking we need. This is the kind of environment that I believe we need to foster in. So this is really good. It's just a load of nonsense little upgrades to more or less get the chain to a point of where it can more or less open the doors to Alliance and the whole Lunar side of things, which I don't agree with, like I've just explained. But there's a lot in here. There's a lot that could go wrong. So I think everybody needs to understand that there's going to be a lot of breaks that happen from this. And the likelihood is you're going to have to keep paying for more upgrades in that kind of same stylus you were with LBA when they were just giving us all of this mumbo jumbo and not giving us the stuff we really needed as a blockchain. So let's go back quickly and talk about, because I'm trying to get everything crushed down here this morning quickly so we can get other updates out for LUNC for you guys today, is the reinstating of the 5% commission for validators. And I knew this was going to be an issue. It's only half the job. You need to also, you just need to remove the DCM at this point, reinstate a minimum 5% commission, and that be that, and work towards setting a max reward rate, because we have Sybil attacks happening. So I don't really see much more of a risk happening if you were to introduce something like that. It's just the way the cookie crumbles at this point. But with this proposal, like I was saying, you're going to simply struggle to get the big validators and those who have accumulated a lot of voting power and have a lot of voting power. You're going to struggle to get them to agree to this and get this reinstated, because I mentioned the DCM is wanted across the cosmos by these people. They wanted to get it on all of these other chains. I'd even been spoken to about this from them, and don't I think it's a good idea? We should get it on other chains. I said, hell no, I don't think it's a good idea. You guys are being made like extremely rich. You're adding to your self-delegation and ultimately centralizing the active set further and diminishing the chain's decentralized factor. You're removing the possibilities of new validators up and coming, joining the situation. And realistically, they're just simply not going to say yes to this, because they're not going to lose the extra $10,000 they're getting at the moment per month. And it's funny to see all of the different people that have voted no with this. So, you know, take note of who's voting no, because these are the kind of people, right, that are running multiple nodes. As you can see, Terra C Vita, they run 3 nodes. And as much as people sit there and they say, well, you know, Jay, that's 3 different people. It's not 3 different people. It's all one guy in the same network. And we've heard them and him admit this during many different little episodes they've done on DJ Trev's channel. And I've saved the clips so I can come back one day when they're like, no, we didn't say that. And I'll go, yes, you did say that, because here's the clips, look. But honestly, guys, take note of this. Take note of who doesn't want to see the chain flourish, who want to just get as much money as they can. They want to centralize things, and they want to be the central authority of control, be it with voting power, votes, commission, or simply third-party applications that this chain needs that they prevent us getting. And they're privatizing the whole situation. So it's these kind of proposals that I really like, because you're able to sit there, you go to know, and you can simply say to yourselves, well, these guys aren't team players, are they? They're simply not team players. But aside all of that, and aside all of the different things going on, I'm feeling very bullish about LUNC. So let's take a quick look at the price chart at the end of this video. And what I want everybody to understand is this green dotted line is the trajectory of our bullish momentum. And a lot of people will use the Fibonacci retracement. I don't do that. What I do is look for key indications, and our key indications are back here. Like I said, we've got head and shoulders, we've got a dragonfly doji, and then we've got our first bull flag leading on to more bull flags. And this was all a good sign. So that first indication being the head and shoulders gives us our trajectory setup. So this is the dotted line from that head and shoulders, and we're still on that trajectory. Although we're swinging above and below the line, the trajectory is still there. And once again, I'm using the indicator. I am finding these really good areas for entry, and then I'm looking for those good areas to exit. And this is with my small holdings bag. I do a lot of trading on MEXC. I've got a lot of LUNC in stake, which is my long-term hold. That's there until Binance does their crazy magical burn that I know is coming in the impending future for this blockchain. Just buckle up, guys, because it is coming. I know it's coming, and there's some sort of big alter plan. There's too much LUNC on that CEX to just simply say to yourself, they're just hoarding it all. They're not hoarding it all. There's a big plan. But anyway, like I said, we're seeing really good signs. Once again, we've got 3 dollar cost average entry points here. So we're seeing a base, and the likelihood is we're going to see some space. And I think we're going up to this target area, like I keep saying, of 30,000 points per coin. We're a lagger. Okay, we lag behind everything. But what I do know is we tend to break out after everything starts to bleed. Once the market really I'm not talking about these dips where it gets munched really quickly, the market bleeds a little bit and then it all goes, but I'm talking those real long, couple week long bleeds. Once that starts to kick in, once that starts to happen, once the pullback lands, I think we could go above 30,000 points per coin. And I've done the maths. I've gone in and looked at it. You could possibly, with this trajectory, reach 40,000 points per coin. And some people say, oh no, I don't think that could happen. I mean, it's only 100% in gains away. We've done crazier jumps, okay, after the lagging. We really have. And what I think's really good at the moment is throughout all of this, we've held the trajectory. Even though we've not been making crazy moves like meme coins, we've held the trajectory. Okay, and what we're seeing is a decent cup and handle forming. Everything else has formed their cup. So everything else is at this point, just at the point of making the cup. Okay, LUNC has already made the cup. It's cooled off. It's come down. It's hit the trajectory line, and it's now bouncing back off. So like I was saying, 30,000 points per coin upwards, maybe 40,000 points per coin, guys. That's my target. Let me know what you guys think. Aside that, you know, if you're not subscribed here, consider subscribing, hit the notifications bell. If you've already got notifications on and you're not getting them, turn it off and turn it back on. Maybe clear your caches on your phone. I know some people are having issues with that. So the Patreon group, we've got so many different people who have got involved in it. That monthly giveaway is a substantial amount. Aside that, the alpha calls, the drops, the extra crypto calls, the portfolio updates, the daily newsletter, the trading tactics, there's so much more to gain in that Patreon group compared to what you would more or less have to do to get involved with it. Now, the trading indicator, you've just seen it on screen. It's showing you a very good point on the hourly chart where to get involved. You're now seeing it move up again. If you're doing short-term trading, if you're doing trading outside of your long-term plays, this indicator is something that you should check out 100%. And if you don't like it, right, you've got a certain period of time where you can more or less say, look, I don't like it. I want my money back. And honestly, I've only had good outstanding comments come back to me saying, you know, this is the greatest thing ever. It's such a great tool. And, you know, I just don't want to see you guys miss out on that 20% reduction for life and then find out later on during the bull run you want it and you're paying 20% more. The prices do go up soon. If you've got LUNC, stake with us, guys. We know what's best for this chain. We're always here for this chain, regardless of the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights. I'm always going to be here. LUNC Dash is back up. You've got your on-chain wallet up from the strafe department. You've got all of those different things coming from our sector. We are the people. We've always been here and we care about what you guys want and what you need. Other than that, folks, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.